Hi Sloths, and welcome back to DDLZ Plus. And the last episode we started Natsuki's storyline, and we actually got the final side story, which means that after getting some of these secrets and showing off the rest of these two storylines with Sayori and Natsuki, we can actually finally move on to the side story. We actually have another picture, and I don't know where it is. There we go. There it is. This is the CG for Natsuki, obviously. Write a second poem for Natsuki. I'm going to set this as our wallpaper real quick, and then we're going to jump back into the DLC and hopefully finish up Natsuki's storyline. So we sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. I used to sometimes watch anime with friends and stuff, and also just other TV shows in general with friends and stuff, and when I did, I'd love pointing out all these subtle references and details, and everyone actually enjoyed me doing that. I just wish that would actually continue. I haven't actually been able to watch anything with a friend in a while because everyone's just so busy these days, apart from me. Somehow. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Yeah, I told ya. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Into my bog. Well, obviously show it to Natsuki first because Natsuki's the most important meal of the day. I did not just say that out loud. Why did I say that? She's the most important meal of the day. Maybe it's because I haven't had breakfast and it's like 12:30 right now in the afternoon and I still haven't eaten yet today. Ugh, I should really eat something. I'm starving. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, but I bet she got the poem. Ugh, yawn. I'm sick of yawning. Ugh. I actually have Tango this time rather than Iron Brew. Hashtag still not sponsored by anything. Before you get the idea, YouTube, that this is a sponsored video, it's not sponsored, and I just want to say that Tango does some pretty nice drinks. Ever had Tango? Have a Tango. I don't know. She keeps glancing at me, then back at I've already seen that by now. She must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. I'm pretty sure we've already seen this before. My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy yours writing more than mine? Give me a break. We haven't seen this, I don't think. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you person with cat ears, and even though you're a sloth. Oh dear. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realised something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki rigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Sloth, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, she didn't like your poem a lot the other day too. Wait, what? Anyway, I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sloth? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I am not cheating. No, I'm just not an idiot. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. Really, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Sloth wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sloth is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh, never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Sloth is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I hate this poem because it's all about spiders, and, you know, I really don't like spiders, but I have no choice. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spider. Oh, for fuck's sake, can we please stop that? It's gonna make me paranoid. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh, yes. Yes, don't be friends with your friend because she likes disgusting things. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, that's true. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Exactly. I feel the exact same way. Anyone who likes spiders, get out of my channel. Get out of the comments sections. Don't tell me how much you love spiders, because they freak me the fuck out. Ugh, gross. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Yawn. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter, it can be about anything. So what she's basically saying, it's about how basically everyone doesn't like the fact that she's still into manga and anime. That's what it's about, basically. And everyone sort of tries shunning her for it, even if Natsuki's like really nice and stuff. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of strange hobby or guilty pleasure. Yes, that is true. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking strange things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my poems with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, obviously we're gonna give it to Sayori. Oh! I like this one, Sloth. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. I think we've already seen this. Have we already seen this? We've probably already seen this. Yeah, we've already seen this. Let me just skip bits. We've already seen bottles, so let's just skip. Give it to Yori, and then she's gonna be like, are you still mad at me? Eh? You're disrespecting, for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no, Yori. You might be reading into this a little too much. Could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out, and people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. Wait, what? Oh, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yori, please. Makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she is not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. And Monica's already seen it. Hi again, Sloth. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out. We've already seen it, so we can skip it. And we can skip all of that as well. Poetry performance. Now we can also skip all of this. And now this one, we actually get I think an extra picture or achievement or something if we say that we would still walk home with her. However, I think I should probably save that until the next storyline, which is Sayori's storyline, which we haven't done yet, so we're just going to say that we're going to walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Because conversation trails off, blah blah blah, we've already seen that. And let's do our third poem for Natsuki. So, Kawaii, we're gonna go with Pow. Sticky, don't read too much into that. We're gonna go with Mouse. Clumsy? No, oh well. We're gonna go with Skipping. Cute. Sing. No, that's the wrong one. Gonna go with Lolly. Gonna go with dance? No, that's not the one I wanted. Doki, actually. We're gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with Papa. We're gonna go with Kitty. Fluffy. Puppy. Gonna go with Jump. Jumpy. And we're gonna go with Ribbon. Anime, and finally Poof. Poof, 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 poof. Poof, 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 poof. Oh man, the last one here again. We've already seen all of that. Right, Squid. We've already seen all of this, but I don't want to skip too much. You can go talk to everyone else. So yeah, there's all that. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but yeah, we've already done this. Stands up from a desk, blah blah blah. Okay, are we gonna get into more? Yeah, there we go. Hey, you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. Yeah, it's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. But maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of that, I should have thought of it that way from the start. God. Look. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. And then it's the whole sharing poems thing. And then we, obviously, Natsuki, she's important. So let's give it to her. And she's just like, let's see. Certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's her best, then other people might think that way too. Right, Sloth? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them, just please tell me I'm the best. Just really need to hear that from someone. I know it sounds stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I just don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter, the emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down, her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. Gently grab a poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches a poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realised how difficult this was for her. But finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart. But what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to a test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, because you think of me. Because you. So that's basically like she feels a lot better within herself because we actually take the time to listen to her, trust her, help her out, all that stuff. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her, but as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. The small soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realise what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, let's give it to Sayori, who is just like, it's nice, I guess. Come on, I already can tell. I think we've already seen this. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe, but that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. Making new friends and blah 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 blah. We've already seen this, I think. Yeah, we've already seen it. Yuri. She can have a look at this, and she's just like, Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. She's really not happy with us. Then it's Monica. Hi, Sloth. Have you thought about what you want to submit? Blah 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 blah. I'll have to give it some thought. And then she's just like, look at my poem. Sticking with Natsuki's, with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Oh come on, Sloth. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. We're not pretending at all. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Sloth. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please? Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. I've already seen that, so we can ignore it. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. We've already read all of this, so let's just skip it. And we've already skipped all this, and then it's just like, who are we going with? And we're going to save real quick, and we are going to go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. I am terrible at baking, by the way. I can't bake to save my life. I can cook, but I can't bake. Why? I have no idea. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Sloth? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. Yuri's still sulking. No. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yori's shoulders. Yori, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, blah 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 blah. Everyone packs up and starts to follow Monika, but then Natsuki's like, where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realised that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it strange or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I should be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Like, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be headed out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. And then it's already Sunday, and we've already seen all of this stuff with Sayori, so we can skip the whole... No! Shit! Okay, so let's have a quick look at what we just missed. Where is it? I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniforms seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be strange just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does, and I am sorry, but I'm going to have to end this episode here. It's been 35 minutes of this episode, and although I could go on for longer, I am absolutely famished and I need some food. So please like and subscribe, it's always free, and I'll see you later.